Hello everyone, spring 2024, just about almost April Fool's Day. Been meaning for a couple years to take a little short video out here. So 3 or 4 years ago, we had a couple extra Grizzly rootstocks from some project, and I had them in the back of the pickup, and then I remembered this is a Hartley orchard that is not long for this world, given walnut prices and things like that. But this particular tree was actually marked to be taken out, as has happened over the years. And I just happen to know that this tree, every year, the bloom of, or whatever you call it, the emergence in October, November of the oak root fungus Armillaria mushrooms is prolific on this tree. I mean, oak root fungus was part of what killed it. It still suckers up a few blacks on this side, a few black suckers on this side. This side is actually where the oak root, where the mushrooms are just humongous. So we know it's there, and we know that oak root fungus is very good at, well, I mean, any grower who's dealt with it, I mean, you do everything, you take every root out, you fumigate and all this stuff, and one little root down at 5 feet, you know, you got a tree growing for a few years, and there it goes. So here what we did is found the old roots are down in there, dug right next to the root that's infested, where the mushrooms are blooming, and so we know that root's just full of Armillaria, and we planted on either side of that root these Grizzlies. And I meant to probably graft them over to something, just because I think the best test is to always have a variety. But I'd say these two Grizzlies that are 1, 2, I think this will be their 4th leaf. Those trees got to be easily 25 feet tall. You know, rootstock grows like crazy, and we're watching it. And oh, there we go. There's some remnant. There's an oak root fungus mushroom that's still out here from last year. But yeah, and I always mean to get out here in the fall, and it's a busy time. But yeah, there's no, that's a piece of bark. Anyways, it's blooming all around it in the fall, and these trees still look healthy as can be. So it's not exactly clinical or scientific. Couldn't publish a paper, but then again, one of the way that Joe Grant kind of helped confirm that RX1 back in the day, when it was one of the first clones, was pretty good on Phytophthora, was he planted VX211 Vlatch and RX1 all in the same hole in an orchard that the grower knew he had horrible Phytophthora problems, and 2 years later the RX1 was the only thing alive. So he kind of, in 20 holes. So he kind of concluded, guess what? I think it looks pretty good on Phytophthora, and most growers like that kind of stuff. So, which, by the way, there is quite a bit of unpublished research that shows that Grizzly seems even less susceptible to Phytophthora than RX1, and we've never really seen a tree collapse in Phytophthora ways out of the thousands that have been planted all over the place. But anyways, so this is the oak root fungus super duper 2 tree trial. So no guarantees, but I'll try to get back out here and do a fall thing. But I just happened to be passing by this. I thought, you know, every year I mean to do this, and they're healthy as can be. So I'm gonna start pushing here any day. So, okay, that's enough of that. 4 minutes of talking oak root fungus. Okay.